Hello everyone and welcome back to Big Brother 2014, and we've picked up the next day after the last episode and the housemates are just chilling in the kitchen trying to get something to eat. Unfortunately we have a broken dishwasher already and Abby's kind of freaking out because she really doesn't like that, and now she's just going to make a bed. So Abby's definitely taking on the mother role. Roxy and Duncan have been building up a decent relationship. They have just became friends, which is just became friends, but friends nonetheless. So there definitely is something between them. Now, the plan for today then is that we are going to hear from the housemates from the diary room. So they've each had an interview with Big Brother to basically find out how they're feeling about being in the house, if there's any connections that they've made. So we're just going to hear from the horse's mouth, basically. And yeah, so what I also wanted to mention was thank you so much for such an amazing reception. A lot of you absolutely love this and I'm so glad. And with regard to the episodes, you all were saying I want more than one a week, so due to popular demand we will have one on a Saturday night and a Wednesday night. Now you won't hear from all the housemates in the diary room today simply because there's not enough time in an episode to fit all 12 of them in, plus, you know, look at the gameplay. I'll maybe need to sort something out in the kitchen because they don't seem to be having... Oh, Blake thinks that Duncan is hot. They don't seem to be having enough room. Oh, and also... Davina thinks Blake is hot, so Blake is getting quite popular. Now, I've also fenced off the pool as well after the drowning incident, but they will have access to the pool for sure. We just need time when I can watch over them, you know, and make sure that they're going to be 100% safe. It is also nomination day today, so we will be finding out which two housemates face your vote. So stay tuned for that after some initial diary room footage. So first of all, we are going to hear from Abby and Noah.
Hello, Abby. After a couple of days in the house, how are you feeling?
Honestly, really weirdly. I mean, this is the first time in 15 years that I've gotten to be myself, to just be Abby. And I've realized that I don't know who that is. So, yeah, it's a strange feeling, but nice.
What do you think about your housemates?
I don't know any of them well enough to pass judgment, I guess I would say, but so far it seems like an interesting group. I love figuring out people, more so now after everything with my ex-husband, and when I look at all the housemates, I just think, I want to know what makes these people tick.
Is there anyone you feel you connect with most?
It's safe to say that I clicked almost instantly with Hope. She's so enthusiastic and open, which is really nice to see. And I was worried that the general attitude through the house would be cynical, but come to think of it, I don't get that sense at all. And a big part of that for me is Hope, I guess. Oh, God, that's an awful pun. I am so sorry. Other than that, I'm getting to know Alice better. And she's sweet as pie, so that's pretty cool.
What do you think your biggest challenge will be in the house?
I'm trying so hard not to be a mom to everyone. I keep getting the urge to do domestic things for the other housemates. You know, do their chores, pick up laundry, get them snacks. I guess it's just ingrained, and that's not who I want to be here. And you know, I hope to get over the fear that my kids are watching at home. Because if they are, I mean, I love you babies, but I kind of hope that they're not. And I know that Katie and Allie wouldn't want to since they're teens and would probably be embarrassed. Is it crappy that I'm a bit tickled by the thought that this time it's Andrew having to mediate the unavoidable World War III over what they watch on television? Oh my stars. It's been 54 hours since I've had to watch Doc McStuffins. Huh.
Are you looking for romance in the Big Brother house?
I suppose that this would be as good a time as any to try to get my groove back. Though I doubt any of these young guys would desire a 30-something mother of 5. But anything could happen, right? You never know.
Thank you, Abby. You may leave the diary room. Hello, Noah.
What's up, Big Brother?
Now you're settled in. How are you feeling?
I am loving it. It's awesome. I thought I would feel self-conscious with the cameras pointed at me, but I don't. I actually feel like I'm forgetting they are there. I'm glad there's a big outside space because I cannot stay inside all day, every day. I just couldn't, man.
What do you think of your fellow housemates?
Most of them are cool, but Roxy is one unpredictable woman. We were standing talking about her career, and I was telling her that my friend has one of her calendars on his wall. You know, the bikini calendar she did last year? Well, anyway, she freaked out and slapped me across the face. I was like, what the hell, woman? You're crazy.
Which housemate do you like the most?
Abby, which took me by surprise. I thought she was just like a mom coming to the house for some freedom from her kids. But then she told me about her ex-husband. What an asshole. I see her in her teeny bikini, and man, does she still got it.
What major challenges do you think you will face in the house?
My itchy feet? I just hope I don't get cabin fever. I'm a free spirit, and it's gonna be tough, but worth it. I'm loving it so far.
Do you see any flirtations in the house?
I think Kane has a thing for Kacey, but I don't think she wants to give him the time of day. Apart from that, Roxy and Duncan have been getting pretty close.
Thank you, Noah. You may leave the diary room.
See you later, big brother.
Alrighty, so we did hear from the lovely Abby and the gorgeous Noah in the diary room, and I hope that you enjoyed that little glimpse into what they are thinking. Now, we are going to hear from Davina in just a tick, but just to let you know as well, we have been joined with the lovely Valerie Ann, who's going to be playing the role of Big Brother, because obviously Big Brother does speak to the housemates, so I decided that we would cast that. So from one of my subscribers, we went ahead and created the voice of Big Brother, and you will hear her coming up just soon, and I'm going to add all her information onto the website, so be sure to check that out. So I have got Kacey fixing the dishwasher, and I realised that of all the Sims that I have put in this house, not one of them is handy. So yeah, that was really clever, wasn't it? So hopefully someone can learn the handiness skill. Now, a lot of them are actually germy and not feeling that great, which isn't great, but you know, there we go. And we also need to figure out who is going to get access to the luxury suite. So on Wednesday we will need to make sure that some of these Sims will get the luxury suite. So after Davina has been in the diary room, we are going to then show some footage of the house yesterday. So we're kind of going to go back, and Rusty Craig wants to know if Kai would like to go on a date. Rusty, what kind of name is Rusty? So no, he wouldn't, because he's in the house and he's not allowed. So yes, you will see footage from the previous day in the house. So we will kind of go back in time so you can see how we got to where we are, and the diary room conversations might make sense, yeah? We'll need to sort out this one oven, because look at the mess they're getting themselves into. They're getting all upset. So here we are with Miss Davina.
Hello, Davina.
Hey, big brother.
You've had time to settle in. How are you feeling?
Fabulous. The house is sweet, but I'm not happy. The pool is blocked off. Why? It is so hot. We need it. We need it. I need to cool down. I just need it.
What are your first impressions of your housemates?
They're okay. I mean, I don't really know them yet. But Roxy seems the most like me, so I don't know, maybe we'll be friends, maybe we'll hate each other, there's no telling. If you see me taking off my heels, you know that girl is about to get a piece of Davina, and not in a good way. The guys here are hot though, oh my god, almost as beautiful as my naked butler at home. We'll see if we can get them just as naked.
Are there any flirtations in the house so far?
I didn't notice any flirting unless it was with me because, you know, everyone wants their piece of Davina. I do think that Hope likes Kai, though. I don't think she sees him as a player. Poor girl. She's a little too innocent for that boy. He will eat and drink that little girl up for breakfast. He's thirsty.
You spoke to us about a game plan when you came into the house. How is that going?
Big brother, what, you think I'm going to reveal my plan to you? No. That's the beauty of watching. You have to watch the masterpiece that is me to find out.
Even a hint?
Let's just say there's more to me than meets the eye. I think the housemates are underestimating me, but they'll find out soon enough that I mean business.
Thank you, Davina. You may leave the diary room.
Bye, big brother.
Alrighty, so now you've had a chance to see a bit more about the housemates' psyche, if you like. I hope that you enjoyed that little glimpse into the diary room. So we're going to cut back to the house now, as you can see. And Abby thinks, wouldn't it be cool if they replaced all the roads in town with swimming pools? Probably not, Abby, probably not. Now, for the first few episodes, I do want to kind of take a step back from their social interactions and just see who they are naturally gravitating and talking to, basically. And it seems that Roxy and Duncan are building out quite a friendship, so not too bad. Quite a surprising one, actually. I didn't actually pair Roxy with Duncan. It wasn't one of the ones I thought, what's going on over here? So yeah, if we take a step backwards and just kind of see who's getting on with who and what's kind of happening. I mean, look at these two. House on fire. Must be love, love, love. Right, silence this phone. Oh, it's not even it's not even her phone. Okay, so they are getting on the house on fire and she is going to go and complain to poor Noah about something trivial, as if Noah wants to hear complaints. Probably not. Now I have replaced the showers as well with the bath because I thought, I love a bath, and they don't have access to one unless they're in a luxury suite. So today, guys, is nomination day, and normally we would be calling the housemates in one by one to nominate two of their fellow housemates. However, because they've just met, what's happening over here? Is that Abby and Kai? Is that Abby and Kai? Is that what I just saw there? Abby's got the best relationships with most people in the house, to be honest. So, you know, she's friends with Hope already, and she's got good relationship bars with pretty much, she's got a relationship with everyone apart from surprisingly Blake, because I thought those two would be quite good. But again, this is why I want to kind of take the step back so that it's not my bias, you know, of who I would have thought that they would kind of gravitate towards, because it's not natural if I control everything. Once things go a bit further in and, you know, we want relationships to build, and I'll give them a little helping hand. However, at this point in time, let's see who they actually like before I go playing God with them. So as I say, nominations would normally be, we pause this just to quickly explain it, the housemates nominating each other. However, because I've just met, we are going to give them a little bit of a helping hand. We're not going to ask them to nominate this week. What we are going to do is do a series of little challenges that the housemates don't know anything about. Now what we're going to do is we're going to place some of these fun items, like the basketball machine, the arcade machine, the claw, some pinball machines. Put them here. Now the housemates will just think they've struck gold. They don't know, but whoever is the first sim to use each of these items is safe from eviction. So they are not up for nomination. So there's 8 different fun items, and the 8 sims that use them first, they are exempt. The remaining 4 will then battle it out on the rock climbing wall. Yes, they will. They will battle it out to see who the last 2 will be for eviction. So we need to keep a little eye on these items just to see kind of what's going on. So I think everybody is pretty much looks like they're trying to get something to eat. There's the ice cream van. I could do with that today since it is extremely hot here, which is surprising. And for some reason it looks like Abby is going to eat some dim sum. Now I've just left this cooker here. Now I know it's the industrial oven and you might like, Laura, really? But they can make all these different foods and stuff, and you know, fair enough. What obviously in Big Brother you have things like food budgets and all that sort of stuff, and I haven't actually thought to, oh look, Duncan is safe, and it looks like our Foxy Roxy is safe as well. Okay, Duncan and Roxy have both used an item so far. Is that the only ones we've got using it? Yep, so far. Why are you saying that you can't see Kai? One thing I've noticed is that everybody wants to talk to him. They all seem to. What traits does he have? So he's a social butterfly. Okay, so that's fair enough. And maybe irresistible, but I don't see why everybody always wants to talk to him. Like, always. It's crazy, but there you go. There's always one person. Now, does this look like Hope is on her way to somewhere? It certainly does. Oh, and is Davina on her way to somewhere? Is she on her way to the bin? No. Where are you going, Davina? Okay, so Hope is safe. Okay, so what are you doing, Davina? You're having a chat with Roxy. Okay. Responding to a question. What was the question? Ask about her day. So these two divas are actually getting on, which is surprising because they both are divas. So they should have a bit of conflict, but it doesn't seem to be that way. So it's pretty good. Alice has been pretty quiet in the house. I'd like to spend some time with her. And she's safe. Yay. Okay, so Alice is safe. And it looks like Davina is going to go and practice the arcade hoops, so she is also safe. Alright. So, quite a lot so far have actually went and done what needed to be done. Anyone else? So we've got 5 safe sims so far. So we've got 3 more places. My Chris is really good at these claw machines. Like, I know some people say they're a big con, but actually they're not. So, incredible. She's received the toy rabbit from the claw. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut to the diary room and let you get some footage from the house.
Hello, Blake.
Hey, you big brother.
Blake, now that you're here and settled, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good for the most part. I mean, it's a little nerve-wracking because I can't leave and do the adventuring that I normally like to do, but there is enough around the house for me, so it's not too bad. But for the most part, I'm feeling pretty settled and okay.
Have you made any connections here in the house?
I've really been enjoying getting to know Levi a little bit more personally. I mean, it's kind of scary because I don't know if he's going to be that guy for me, you know? I don't know if he's going to allow me to be that adventure-seeking person that I am, and that's something that I really need from another partner in my life, and I just don't know if he's going to be that. So, I don't know. I really enjoy getting to know him. He's such a sweet guy. I can definitely tell that there's chemistry, but I just really don't know where it's going, and it definitely is making me a little bit nervous.
How's the mood in the house?
I would definitely have to say that things are feeling a little bit tense around here. Yesterday, there was some pretty big drama that went down. I believe Noah was involved. I'm not really sure of everything that happened, but it seemed pretty bad. So I'm going to say that tension is running pretty high. And, you know, everybody is starting to kind of get to know each other a little bit more. People are pairing off into friendships and possibly relationships. I don't know everybody's business, but I don't know. I would say that at the moment, things really don't feel too pleasant in the house, but I'm hopeful for the future.
What are you most looking forward to in the house?
I would definitely have to say that I'm really looking forward to meeting just everyone else in the house. I mean, I know I've met everybody, but I want to maybe make more of a personal connection with someone else that maybe shares those interests that I have. You know, I've never met another person in the world so far that enjoys the things that I enjoy, or at least can be a little more accepting of them. So I'm really hoping that someone here will be that person for me. You know, this life is kind of lonely sometimes when you feel like you're the only one doing these kinds of things and that no one shares your interests. So I really hope I can find that around here.
Thank you, Blake. You may leave the diary room.
Alrighty, so we've caught back up with the house and it looks like our lovely Kacey is getting herself some eggplant lasagna. I quite like eggplant lasagna, I do. I quite like it. Oh, Blake. Oh, and Abby. Okay, so Blake and Abby are both safe as well. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what and Noah. Noah's got the candy floss. Okay, so that then leaves 4 people to battle it out, and I'm not going to ask people to battle out at this time of night. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fast forward to the morning, and then we will put Kai, Kacey, Kane and Levi all up against each other. So it's going to be exciting. Then we'll find out who the first nominees are. Talk to you in a second. Alrighty, so it is morning time and quite a few of the housemates are up, and Blake seems to think that an alcoholic drink at 5:30 in the morning is alright. Now, can we just pause for the appreciation of the perfection that is Levi? I'll tell you, for being a geek that spends his time with, science stuff. I was going to say Bunsen burners, but I couldn't get it out. Oh, I just did. He is, oh my goodness, honestly, I hand it to myself, I did create mighty fine men in this, you've got to admit it. So anyway, the housemates are up and it looks like Levi and Roxy are having not too bad a conversation. Roxy's kind of refrained from insulting them for a while, which is unlike her, and Hope and Blake seem to be getting to know each other, and Abby and Levi, not Abby and Levi, what am I talking about? Abby and Kane are actually having a conversation because they had basically no relationship at all. So what's she going to do? Tell a ghost story. Tell a freaking ghost story. Really? And everyone seems to be quite interested in it. Okay, well, if that entertains people, that's absolutely fine, but it puts the lights out in the house. I just love those leopard print boxers. Why are you going to bed? Oh, you're making the bed. No, you're not. You're sleeping to fully rested. What's happening out here, girlies? And there he is, Levi, hanging about the girls. This looks like a fun conversation. That's one of those conversations you sit beside someone at lunch at work and you don't really know them very well. And it's really awkward. And it's one of those kind of, how's the weather? Kind of conversations, it's just awkward. But anyway, and Casey's like that, Roxy, I'm really not feeling you. I'm really not feeling you at all. At all. Well, that's a little bit better, I guess. Now, like I say, when things progress, maybe next episode, the episode after that, I will control them more once I see who their friends are and things like that. Also want to let you know that I will be bringing in additional characters as well. Each housemate is going to have a chance to have something that they really, really want, be it an object, be it whatever, or it could be a person. So I will be bringing in more Sims, and I think you'll be pleased about the drama that they actually might bring. So Roxy's best relationship is with Duncan. So where is Mr. Duncan? He is sleeping. Because of the fact that they have the odd number of beds, they almost take it in shifts. Almost take it in shifts to sleep. So for today then, we've got Kai versus Kacey and Kane versus Levi. So let me just check that they are okay. So Kacey's there, Kai's there, and then we've got Kane and Levi. Yep, that's fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn free will off for this part, because otherwise once I bring out the rock climbing equipment, they are just going to get themselves all excited and be all over it like me with cake. Me with cake. I actually went out tonight for my brother's birthday and he had the most amazing cake ever. It's like the restaurant was like that. Do you want dessert? And we're like, no, we want his cake. We want his cake. His cake is amazing. Alright, so there is a rock climbing wall. So, Kai versus Kacey. The two K's together. So, Kai, I want you to come over here and race easy with Kacey. And whoever wins out of this is safe. And whoever is the loser is not, obviously. Right, let's see who can do this. I don't have a clue. Let's see. Who are you betting on, guys? Place your bets now. I'm going to go with Kacey. I don't know why. I really don't know why, but I'm going to go with her. I think it's the outfit. I'm in business outfit. It's like a tennis outfit. Is it? I don't know. Let's fast forward this. No need for all this. And what we'll do is we'll get Levi, climb, easy. Oh, no, the boat. Oh, Kacey. And it looks like Kai has survived. Okay, So race, and you are going to go with Kane. So let's see the outcome of this. Now, where is Mr. Kane? Where is he? So that means that unfortunately Kacey is the first up for eviction. I just think it would be hard regardless of who went up, and I was dreading this part. Because you got to understand, I have like created these Sims, wrote their stories. I'm going to miss them when they go, even though I've not had them that long. Right, let's go for it. Let's see. Okay, and it looks like Levi's in the lead, but normally when they're in the lead, they fall at the last hurdle. Oh! See, I told you. So that means he'll win. It's so predictable. There we go. Well done, Kane. So unfortunately, Kacey and Levi are up for eviction. So it's Kacey versus Levi. So how do we feel about that, guys? So the way that the evictions will work as of today, as of this episode going up, there will be a poll on my website that you can go and vote for who you want to evict. So if you want Kacey to go, you pick her, obviously. And if you want Kane to go, you would then, obviously, not Kane, sorry. Is it Kane? No. Levi. If you want Levi to go, you would pick him. And the deadline for this, and this is really important, that I need the nominations or the eviction data will be closed on Monday evening, California time. So work out your time zone on California time, I'm not really sure. I'm just trying to think of the easiest way to do it. So if you work out your time zone on there, and the reason that it needs to be Monday night is because I need to record it on the Tuesday. So I need to record Saturday's episode. It's just the way that the timing works out. So if you can do that for Monday for me, that would be awesome. Any votes after Monday at that time will not be counted. So as long as you are aware of that, we'll all be hunky of the dory variety. So I'm going to gather all the housemates on the sofa, because with all these tasks that they've been doing, they don't really know why they've been doing it. So it's time for me as big sister to tell them why they were on the couch.
Housemates, today is nomination day. However, you will not be nominating. This morning, Big Brother placed 8 fun items into the house. The first 8 of you that used them saved yourself from the public vote. This then left Kai, Kacey, Kane, and Levi to compete on the rock climbing wall. The winner from each race also saved themselves. So this week, the 2 housemates facing the public vote are Kacey and Levi. You are free to leave the sofas.
Alrighty guys, so the announcement has been made to the house, so I am going to leave you here, but I'm going to leave you with some diary room reactions, and we'll find out how Kane and Levi are feeling with that shock announcement, because what they thought was just a bit of fun is actually their possible eviction.
Hello, Kacey.
Hi, Big Brother.
Now you've had time to settle in, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I am loving the house, but I'm so disappointed you shut off the art easel room. I'm really missing painting. When you do something every day of your life, then you can't do it anymore. It drives you kind of crazy, but I'm enjoying it.
How do you feel being one of the first housemates up for eviction?
I'm so disappointed. I think it's worse because it's not because my housemates voted me out. It's because I didn't go and play with the machines, and then I lost down the rock climbing wall. My hands just slipped at the last hurdle, so yeah, I am pretty disappointed. I just hope the public sees that I have potential and doesn't kick me out. How embarrassing would that be?
How do you feel about your fellow housemates?
I think Noah is absolutely gorgeous. Like, seriously. But I am so shy to talk to him. He comes over to me and I'm all tongue-tied. I know he must think I'm so rude because I can't think of what to say, but he is just so beautiful.
Any housemates that you don't see yourself bonding with?
I don't really like Kane. I don't know what it is about him. I just feel he is in this for the money and not for the experience. And how can you really trust someone like that?
If the public keeps you in, what can you bring to the show?
I know I've been quiet, but I'm just finding my feet. Don't throw me out too soon. If you don't evict me, I promise to give Noah a heat of the moment kiss and see what he does. Deal?
Thank you, Kacey. You may leave the diary room.
Thanks, Big Brother.
Hello, Levi.
Hello, Big Brother.
You've been here for 2 days. How are you feeling?
Better than what I expected. I honestly thought I wouldn't be able to talk to any of these girls, but actually, I feel a lot less self-conscious than I usually do. I don't know if getting picked for the show helped my confidence, but, I'm actually talking to girls without blushing. This is an achievement. This is actually a win for me.
How do you feel being one of the first housemates up for eviction?
Honestly, numb. I love arcade machines. I was just trying to be polite and not take one right away, and look where that got me. Still, it's best doing it this way for the first week because I really wouldn't have known who to nominate.
What's your thoughts on your housemates?
I like them. They seem like nice people. Well, the guys seemed friendly enough, but Kai's a bit of a charmer, and all the girls are flirty around him. And Noah, he's a little bit of a hothead, so I'm keeping my distance. I have to admit, though, as much as Davina is a diva, she's so funny.
Any housemates you have bonded with?
Blake. I really like Blake. She's just so full of life and doesn't care what anyone thinks. She's how I want to be, so I'm finding myself wanting to talk to her all the time. I hope she gives me her SimChat ID before I leave.
If the public keeps you in, what can you bring to the show?
I'm not too sure. I'm just me. I'm not really special. But this experience is already changing me, and I would love to see where it would go. And I'd like to get to know Blake more, too.
Thank you, Levi. You may leave the diary room.
Thank you, too, Big Brother. Goodbye.
So thank you so much for joining me, guys, and I'll say goodbye now and leave you with that diary room footage. Please don't forget to like, comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe for more fun. This series is just getting started. We'll be a lot more in-depth with each character, and we'll be adding new ones in. Loads and loads of things are going to be happening in this LP, and I hope you stick around. And Kai has peed his pants. Oh dear, Kai. Oh dear, how embarrassing. And right in front of the 3 girls as well. Oh my goodness, Kai. Get that pride back, boy. Get that pride back, boy. So anyway, guys, I will talk to you in the next video. Bye. Voting is now open, guys, and please go to my website. Link will be in the description to vote for who you want to evict. Will it be Kacey or will it be Mr. Levi? So make sure you cast your vote and leave me a comment below. Voting will close on a Monday night, 12 PM California time. I'll talk to you soon, guys. Bye.